Liverpool FC have completed the signing of Will Wright from Salford City. The 17-year-old striker joins the Reds in a permanent transfer, having made his senior bow with Salford during the 2024-25 campaign. Wright debuted in November 2024 when he featured in an EFL Trophy tie against Wolverhampton Wanderers U21s, and then earlier this year he played once in the Emirates FA Cup and twice in League 2. He linked up with Rob Page's Liverpool U21 squad last week and made his first appearance on Saturday, featuring for the final half-hour of a goalless draw with Hull City at the Academy. Swansea City, Cardiff City, Reading FC and Rotherham United plot Liverpool transfer raid. With the League One season already underway, the likes of Cardiff City, Reading and Rotherham United are continuing with their summer transfer window business, as they and Swansea City chase Liverpool midfielder Lucas Stevenson. On the opening day of the 2025-26 League One campaign, both Cardiff and Rotherham earned themselves 2-1 victories at home, defeating Peterborough United and Port Vale respectively. Reading, on the other hand, suffered a 2-0 defeat to Lincoln City at Sincil Bank. All three of those sides will be expected to challenge for at least the top 6 in the playoff places in the third tier this season, but their transfer windows have been reasonably slow thus far, and there remains a fair bit of business to do in the final few weeks. Swansea City, on the other hand, are yet to get the championship campaign underway, with former caretaker boss Alan Sheehan given the job on a permanent basis to try and continue their push-up and away from the bottom half of the table. The Jacks are looking to do some late business before the start of the window, but they face a fair bit of competition in their push to try and sign Stevenson this summer. According to the Liverpool Echo, Liverpool are seeking to send a few more of their youngsters out on loan in the next few weeks after Isaac Mabaya joined Wigan Athletic on a temporary basis last week. 21-year-old Lucas Stevenson is said to be one of the most prominent youngsters set to be shipped out by the Reds this summer, after he played a part in their preseason tour to Asia recently. It has been reported that should Stevenson indeed head out on loan, Liverpool will extend his contract at Anfield to protect themselves against a potential rise in his value. The report explains that Swansea hold an interest in the midfielder, alongside Cardiff, Reading and Rotherham, whilst Aberdeen of the Scottish Premiership, and a side guaranteed to be playing in the league phase of UEFA competition this season, are considering a permanent move for Stevenson. Stevenson is yet to make his first team debut for Liverpool, having spent the 2023-24 season on loan at Barrow before spending last season on loan with Dundee United, whereby he was named Young Player of the Year. So far this summer, Swansea have made a few additions this summer with the purchases of Zidane Inissa, Bobby Wales and Ethan Galbraith from Hacken, Kilmarnock and Leyton Orient respectively. As well as that, they have also brought in centre-backs Ricardo Santos and Cameron Burgess on free transfers from Bolton Wanderers and Ipswich Town. Cardiff, on the other hand, are yet to have made a single signing so far after their relegation from the second tier last year, amid talk of a potential takeover this summer, too. Reading, in their first summer after the departure of Dai Young, recently bought Paddy Lane from Portsmouth after a plethora of free agent arrivals and loan signings, such as Paddy O'Connor, Jack Stevens, Matty Jacob, Mark O'Mahony, Finlay Burns, Daniel Kierwa and Liam Fraser. Rotherham had been generally quiet in the window with Kean Spence, Ted Can and Lenny Agbear joined by the end of July, but they have since had a major recruitment drive. They have brought in Dan Gore, Drew Yearwood, Josh Benson, Marvin Kalida, Denzel Hall, Arjani Martha and Keon Atet in the last fortnight or so this summer. Liverpool are back at Anfield tonight for a friendly double-header with La Liga outfit Athletic Club. Liverpool kicked off their preseason campaign with a 3-1 win away at Preston last month. Arne Slot's side then secured a convincing 5-0 victory over championship rival Stoke City in a behind-closed-doors friendly. After falling to a defeat against Milan on July 26, Liverpool bounced back with a 3-1 win over Yokohama in the J-League World Challenge. These matches against Athletic Club will be the Reds' last outings before they travel to London to face Crystal Palace in the Community Shield. Athletic Club will serve as tough competition. The Basque outfit enjoyed a strong campaign last season, finishing 4th in La Liga and reaching the semi-finals of the Europa League, where they were beaten 7-1 over 2 legs by Manchester United. The two friendlies between Liverpool and Athletic Club are scheduled for 5 meters and 8 p.m. British Summer Time kickoffs, respectively, tonight, Monday, August 4, 2025. Goalkeeper Alisson was absent from Liverpool's win over Yokohama Marinos due to private reasons, and has returned to Brazil to attend to the matter, meaning his involvement on Monday is unlikely. Meanwhile, both Federico Chiesa and Joe Gomez are being monitored by the club's medical team. Chiesa was left out of the Asian Tour squad with a muscular issue, while Gomez flew back to England after sustaining an Achilles injury in training last week. Luis Diaz has moved on from Anfield after completing a £65.5 million move to Bayern Munich, marking his departure from the club. Elsewhere, injuries to Eider Paredes and Anaya Aguilu's in Athletic's 2-1 defeat last time out against Racing Santander leave Ernesto Valverde's side struggling defensively. Athletic have been boosted this summer, though, by star winger Nico Williams' decision to snub interest from Barcelona and Bayern Munich to extend his contract with his boyhood club. Liverpool head into this double-header as strong favourites to come out on top. Fresh off a confident victory over Yokohama, Arne Slot's squad are beginning to show promising signs of sharpness as the new season approaches. With their attacking depth and quality, the Reds are expected to have too much firepower for Athletic to handle over the two matches. After being substituted at halftime during his debut, Hugo Ekitike will be eager to make a statement and bounce back from a subdued first appearance. Returning to Anfield on a pitch, Slot has praised as an improvement over the conditions in their recent games. Expect the likes of Mohamed Salah and his teammates to find themselves on the scoresheet. Liverpool are expected to make significant rotations across the two matches, which could lead to contrasting results. Slot is likely to use the opportunity to give the club's younger players a chance to impress and gain valuable experience. As for Athletic, they've had a difficult preseason so far, losing 3 of their 4 matches, with their only victory coming in their opening preseason fixture against third-tier side Ponferradina. Liverpool to win 3-0 and 2-1.